A character saved my life. I know, it sounds crazy. I've been told I'm crazy. I've been told to get over it. He's fictional. I've been told because I find him attractive, that I'm a creep. I don't care, though. I believe people, fictional or not, can change and save lives. It started after the pandemic ended, and things were just starting to become normal again. Despite this, I threw out and after, had been in a severe depression. Nothing could cheer me up. Everything was different. Everything had changed. I had only hopped on trends to keep myself busy. Demon Slayer was at an all-time peak of popularity. I enjoyed the first season, but only because other people did, and I felt inclined to. When the first movie was released, with glowing reviews from a foreign Japanese movie hitting box office records in my country of the US, I felt I had to go. Was it pressure? Somewhat. But I did somewhat enjoy the series. What could hurt? My decision going into the theater went as followed. If I enjoyed the movie, I'd keep watching, knowing with its popularity, it would keep going. If I didn't get it, I'd quit the show altogether. Never did I realize in a million years though that one single character would have me glued, entranced, and leave me in the theater heartbroken, but hopeful. The minute he was on screen, I laughed audibly. It had been so long, I had felt numb for forever. Something about some guy with bright-colored hair, huge but slick and dare I say gorgeous eyebrows, and a huge ego screaming, "Tasty!" in Japanese got to me. If only I knew sooner why he would be so loud about every bite. I was hooked, and they would be my downfall eventually. Though loud and very straightforward, I was drawn in almost immediately. And when another character said in his head he's got a good sense of justice, it was like the words had been stolen out of my mouth. Soon enough his loud kindness shone through, radiating brightly, as he procreated people on board the same train he was, knowing he was risking his own life. With every battle, whether through mind-controlled sleep, or awake and fierce, it showed. He cared. He uplifted others. And just when everything seemed safe, surprise got everyone. Knowing literally lighting himself on fire to full max was risky, but doing it anyways, and getting injured in the process, but immediately recognizing, for good, he saw the pain it brought others. He knew they'd be sad, telling them not to be, but knowing he had done everything he could, with some doubt in his final breaths, asking his mother if he lived up to his father, to her telling him he had done her proud, and most likely the most gut-wrenching part, he quite literally died with a smile. I almost cried, still numb a bit. It was quiet, few tears, if any, but I felt it later, and I did eventually sob. You would think this would make my depression worse, right? Actually, no. The final talk with comrades, the reaction of fellow friends, family. You could tell how much of an impact he had on so many, the viewers included. The famous words obviously stuck, still fiery and determined to pass it on. But I think of this quote too: dry your eyes and look ahead. You may feel like digging your heels in, but don't quit. Cry a bit, and keep going forward. Not exact, but still. That was me. I wish I had his resilience, confidence, but I'm learning to do so. Slowly, not rushing, at my own pace. I allow myself to cry, which is hard to acknowledge sometimes, but I know it's important. Because you never, ever know when time will be up. He would have been over 20 years old at least. I miss him, but still think, cherish, buy stuff, find comfort, relate to others that do. I'm allowed to. Thank you to the franchise, voice actors, content creators, communities who I join who love him just as much as I do. Thank you. And to who? Kyojuro Rengoku. You saved my life. I know you're fictional, but thank you. You, 100%, without a doubt, set my heart ablaze. I cherish your legacy. Happy birthday. I love you so much.